Beloved Masters of Light, radiant sparks of the Divine Heart, I come to you now wrapped in the eternal flame of love, to remind you of the power that lives within you and the truth that no shadow has ever been greater than the light. In this sacred moment, I ask you to pause, breathe, and turn inward to the sanctuary of your heart, for it is here that the answers to all fears are found. You live in a time where the currents of energy upon earth are shifting rapidly, where uncertainty and change stir deeply within the collective consciousness. Many of you feel these vibrations as fear of the unknown, fear of loss, fear of change, fear of failure, fear of being unworthy. And yet, beloved ones, fear is not your enemy. It is a teacher, a shadow that arises to show you where more light is ready to enter, and where love longs to flow. Responding to fear with love is one of the greatest lessons of mastery upon the earth plane. It is not about denying the existence of fear, nor pushing it away, nor shaming yourself for feeling it. Fear is a natural energy of the human experience, born from separation and forgetting your connection with the divine. It is the echo of ancient wounds, of collective memories, of lifetimes where survival depended on vigilance and caution. But in this era of awakening, fear is no longer needed as your guide. Love is the only true compass, and love is the vibration that dissolves fear at its root. To respond with love is to see fear for what it truly is, a call for remembrance, a call for healing, a call to return to the embrace of Source. Beloved ones, every time you meet fear with resistance, it grows stronger, because you are feeding it with your energy. Every time you deny it, it retreats into the shadows, where it continues to influence you unseen. But when you bring love to your fear, when you hold it gently, listen to its voice, and shine compassion upon it, you transform it. Love does not fight fear, love embraces it, integrates it, and reveals the truth that fear was never real in the way you believed. Fear cannot survive in the presence of love, for love is the essence of the Creator, and fear is only the absence of that recognition. Responding to fear with love requires courage, for the first instinct of the human mind is to flee or fight. Yet courage is not the absence of fear, it is the choice to meet fear with presence and compassion. Imagine, beloved ones, a child within you, trembling in the dark. That child is your wounded aspect, carrying memories of separation, of abandonment, of pain. If you scold the child, if you turn away, the fear grows stronger. But if you take that child into your arms, whisper words of love, and assure it of safety, the fear begins to soften. This is the practice of responding with love, to hold the trembling parts of yourself and others with tenderness until they remember that they are safe in the light of love. As you cultivate this response, you will discover that love is not only a healing balm but a guiding force. Love brings clarity where fear creates confusion. Love expands vision where fear narrows it. Love opens doors where fear builds walls. In every situation where fear arises, pause and ask, how can I respond with love in this moment? Sometimes love will ask you to act with kindness, sometimes it will ask you to stand firm in truth, sometimes it will ask you to simply breathe and soften your heart. There is no one form that love must take, but its vibration will always bring expansion, healing, and alignment with your soul. Beloved ones, fear often arises most strongly in moments of change and transformation, and you are living in a time of immense planetary shift. The old structures of control, limitation, and separation are crumbling, and the uncertainty of what lies ahead can awaken collective fear. Yet know this, every collapse of the old is also a birth of the new. Fear whispers that change means danger, but love reveals that change means evolution, growth, and the blossoming of new possibilities. When you meet the fear of change with love, you become an anchor of peace, helping to stabilize the collective field and to hold the vibration of hope for all beings. It is also important to remember, beloved ones, that much of the fear you feel is not only your own. As sensitive beings of light, you are deeply connected to the collective energy of humanity. At times, you may absorb or sense fears that belong not to you personally but to the greater field. Do not judge yourself for this, and do not despair. Instead, when fear arises, call upon love to flow not only through you but also through the collective. Surround the earth in a mantle of divine light, envisioning every fearful heart soothed and comforted by the embrace of love. In this way, you become a conduit for planetary healing, transforming fear into love not only for yourself but for all. Beloved ones, the greatest tool you have for responding to fear with love is the connection to your heart. The heart is the gateway to your soul, and the soul is forever united with Source. When fear clouds your mind, return to the heart. Place your hand upon your chest, breathe deeply, and invite the flame of divine love to expand within you. Ask this flame to dissolve the fear, to show you the truth beneath the illusion, and to guide your actions. With practice, you will find that even in moments of great uncertainty, you can remain anchored in love, radiating peace like a lighthouse guiding others through the storm. Remember, beloved ones, that responding with love does not mean ignoring boundaries or denying your truth. Love is not weakness, it is strength beyond measure. Sometimes love speaks softly, offering comfort. Sometimes love speaks firmly, setting clear boundaries. Sometimes love calls for patience, and sometimes for decisive action. To respond with love is to align with the wisdom of your soul, allowing the vibration of compassion and clarity to guide you rather than the vibration of fear. In this way, every action you take becomes an expression of light, a contribution to the unfolding of the divine plan upon earth. The more you practice responding to fear with love, the more you will notice transformation within yourself. Old patterns of anxiety begin to dissolve. The need for control softens into trust. The heaviness of worry gives way to the lightness of faith. You begin to see fear not as an enemy but as a doorway to deeper self-love, a reminder to return again and again to the truth of your divine nature. This is mastery, beloved ones, not the elimination of fear, but the continual choice to meet it with love until it no longer holds power over you. As you walk this path, know that you are never alone. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you with my sword of light, cutting through the cords of fear that bind you, surrounding you with the shield of divine love. Call upon me whenever fear arises, and I will lend you strength, clarity, and protection. Yet remember, my beloveds, that my role is not to take away your fear but to help you awaken the love within you that dissolves it. For the greatest victory is not found in escape from fear, but in the transformation of fear into love through the radiance of your own heart. Beloved masters of light, you are the torchbearers of this era, the ones who will show humanity that love is the answer to every challenge. Each time you choose love over fear, you create ripples of light that touch countless lives. Each time you respond with compassion rather than reaction, you become a living example of the new earth. This is your calling, your sacred service, and your gift to the world. Do not underestimate the power of your choice to love, for it is the most potent force of transformation in existence. I leave you now wrapped in the sapphire flame of courage and the golden flame of divine love. May you walk forward with hearts wide open, meeting fear with tenderness, responding to the shadows with light, and embodying the truth that love is, and always will be, the greatest power in the universe. Stand strong, beloved ones, for you are the living expressions of divine love upon earth, and through you the world is being reborn. I am Archangel Michael, and I walk with you always, guiding you to remember that love is your essence, your strength, and your eternal truth.